Let's see if Penn State right away out of the gate can set the tone. Hamler at the 7. KJ 10, 15 to his right through the hole. 20, cuts left, 25, 30, swings far sideline, 40. He's at the 50, 45. Second and 9, drills it wide open. Sanders at the 20, 15 to the 10.
Making that look easy. McSorley right up the middle. There's plenty of running room across midfield. There's Trace McSorley. Fakes to McSorley. Stevens to throw. Wide open. It's the tight end. Pat Fryermuth for the score. Football comes out and it's recovered by Garrett Taylor. Jonathan Thomas, the fifth-year senior, cuts it back down the sideline. Jonathan Thomas.
McSorley to the 5, goal line, touchdown, Penn State.
This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
About to have us a nice little flight.
You came to play every snap, and you make sure he understands how you're going to play the game today. You make sure that he understands how we are going to play.
Leave it on the field one play at a time. You hear it time and time again. 6 seconds at a time. Yes, sir. One play after another. We got to come out old school Big Ten fight.
Just one play at a time. Not 4 quarters, not a quarter. One play at a time with everything you have. Physically, emotionally, and mentally. We got it? Let's go do this.
Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, and Penn State looks good back on track as the Nittany Lions take on Indiana.
Feeling great. Feeling great, man.
I got you. Y'all gonna get all of me today, because I know I'm gonna get all of y'all. That's all I need. We all we got, all we need.
Penn State has won the toss and will receive in the north end zone.
It is a Big Ten kind of day.
And let's see if Penn State right away out of the gate can set the tone.
And every kick will be an adventure here in Bloomington today.
Returnable, it's short.
Able to come up with a big play across the 30. Here's Hamler down the sideline.
Stiff arm inside the 40.
What a way to start for Penn State. Here's McSorley to throw for the first time. It's Miles Sanders.
Wide open Sanders at the 20.
Making that look easy.
It's Sanders right side, walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
2 minutes into the game, they lead.
Fourth time this season in 7 games the Nittany Lions have taken the opening drive and they've scored a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, that lane was open now. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, stupid.
We squad, let's go, man.
And they're on the board with a 7-0 lead. Now it's going to be Indiana's turn.
On the ground. Here's Stevie Scott crossing the goal line and scoring.
And Indiana answers the Nittany Lions right away.
Just got to try to get on them edges. How you feeling there? Good.
Taken down. Yetur Gross Matos.
Drills it over the middle and deflected by Cam Brown and almost intercepted.
Here's Ronnie Walker for the touchdown.
It went right up the chute. Four-man rush, back he goes.
Back up in the air and intercepted. It's picked off by Brian Fitzgerald. And it's the Hoosiers football.
I fully expect Trace McSorley to finish this season the right way. This is one of the great competitors we have in football, and I think he'll be ready to finish this game as well.
McSorley right up the middle, has plenty of running room across midfield. Here's Trace McSorley doing it with his legs.
Penn State needed a big play. We got in a running game with McSorley.
When you put Tommy Stevens in the game, you have to respect when Tommy Stevens is in there.
This time Stevens will take the snap. Fakes to McSorley. Stevens to throw. Wide open. It's the tight end. Pat Fryer-Muth for the score. 23 yards on the touchdown.
Tommy Stevens comes home to Indiana and throws a touchdown pass. That was an 83-yard drive, the 16th drive of 70 yards or better this year.
Get another one. Get another one.
First and 8 there, kid. See, we can't get Jawan Johnson involved here.
Coming across is Jawan Johnson, making people miss. Down the sideline, Jawan Johnson.
And he is able to get the big play into Indiana territory.
59-yard play, the longest catch of Jawan Johnson's career. Trying to give Penn State the lead here. Kick by Pittiger's up, and the kick by Jake Pittiger is good, and the Nittany Lions take the lead.
End of the first half here in Bloomington.
The Nittany Lions have a 17-14 lead over Indiana.
Right now, Penn State going to the locker room being up by 3 is a huge momentum boost for them.
It's the same mentality as before. Give everything you got every play.
Let that dog out. No mercy.
Keep grinding right here. You have to match their passion. They are going to come out flying in the second half. I promise you that. You have to match their passion.
Don't hold nothing back. Let's go.
Gotta want it more.
Hey, listen. Leave it all on the field. Nothing in the tank. Everything you got physically, emotionally, and mentally. One play at a time. You got me? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ramsey gives it to Walker up the middle. Fumbles the football. Penn State recovers. Garrett Taylor on top of it at the 23-yard line. Down the middle, high in the air to make the catch. Cam Sullivan-Brown with the play. Has he ever become a dependable target? Snap on the money, put down. Kick by Jake Pittiger is up. The kick by Jake Pittiger is good, and Penn State expands its lead.
First and goal. On the ground, Stevie Scott reaches forward for the touchdown.
And Jonathan Thomas takes it at the 2. Thomas, 5, 10, to his right, 15, 20, 25, 30. Jonathan Thomas, 35, 40, 45, 50. Thomas to his left, 45, 40. Thomas to the 30. Thomas keeps going to the 15, 10.
It's a 94-yard return.
Touchdown, Penn State, and the Nittany Lions take one play to take the lead.
20 seconds after Indiana takes the lead, Penn State roars back.
Right there. Yes, sir. That's a bad man right there.
We came into the game asking for what we always ask for. Give us a game in the fourth quarter. We've got one.
Fourth quarter, we gotta be better.
Body them 24/7. Don't let me the pocket rob.
Harris breaks a tackle, 35, fumbles the football!
The Nittany Lions have gotten it. It's Captain Nick Scott with the biggest play of the game.
Sanders up the middle to the 20. First down inside the 20s. He pounds it to the 17. They move the chains. So he'll keep it to his left, in trouble. To the 5, goal line, touchdown because he made a brilliant move at the 5-yard line to get in. And the Nittany Lions have that coveted 2-score lead.
Hey, let's go, D. Let's go.
Not going to get there. Brings up a 4th down.
Big play there by John Reed. And you see how big a momentum change and shift in this game that turnover was for Penn State.
Blitz coming. Gets away. 35. He'll keep going to the 40. Open field to midfield. 45, 40, 35, and out of bounds. Another 100-yard rushing day for Trace McSorley. 4th down and 10 Indiana, their own 44-yard line. Intercepted Nick Scott. Nick Scott's first career interception.
Good job.
Runs out of time, and down he goes in the arms of Shaka Toney. .54 seconds left. Throws in the end zone and caught by Ja'Shawn Harris. Touchdown. Pressure again. Hit and ripped down from behind. Sacked by Shaka Toney. Game is over. Nittany Lions win it 33-28.
Just keep freaking playing. That's guts. They made plays. We came back and made plays. That's how you win.
Could not be more proud of the way you guys played today. Couldn't be more proud. You guys stayed aggressive and let it fly the entire time. That was freaking awesome.
We got a long season still ahead of us, man. Proud of you boys, man. Let's keep getting working, keep getting better.
Brothers on me, brothers on 3. 1, 2, 3, brothers. Our next man up mentality was great. So we had a bunch of guys go out of the game for whatever reason it was, and the next guy just kept going in there, doing their job and making plays. That is awesome. That is excellent. I couldn't be more proud of you guys. Let's get a break on JT.
Fellas, hey, yo, let's continue to get better, though. You feel me? Yeah. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
This week on campus in Penn State Athletics, the men's ice hockey team will host Princeton at Pagula Ice Arena Friday night at 7 o'clock. The women's volleyball team hosts Indiana at Rec Hall beginning at 7:30 Friday. On Saturday, the women's volleyball team back in action, taking on Purdue and Rec Hall beginning at 8 o'clock. On Sunday, the Lady Line basketball team will host Lock Haven at 2 o'clock at the Jordan Center, and the men's soccer team will be at Jeffrey Field Sunday to take on Rutgers at 4. That's this week on campus in Penn State Athletics. Many of you make donations every year to the Levi Lamb Fund at Penn State. Some of you may have wondered, who was Levi Lamb?
And when we talk about Levi Lamb, and we're talking about Penn State's first three-sport varsity letter winner. He had arrived here in 1911, standout in football, wrestling, great track athlete. As great a football player as he was, he really made his mark here as a wrestler. Lost his first match as a collegiate wrestler to a fellow from Cornell, James Collins. Then didn't lose for about 3 years. The famous story with him comes from his senior year. There's a fellow from the University of Pennsylvania, Mike DeRizas, who was undefeated his entire collegiate career. You look at the accounts of the match, it was very even, very back and forth until Levi slipped a little bit. And these guys were so good, that's all it took for DeRizas to get an advantage and bring Lamb down.
The Penn State All Sports Museum exhibits Field to Front, examines Penn State's important contributions to World War I.
He comes out of Fort Snelling in August 1917, is assigned to the 9th Infantry, and he's done so well in the training camp at Snelling that he's one of 10 men from his class who's selected for immediate additional training overseas. They spent the rest of 1917, beginning in 1918, just training, kind of learning the trade at the front. They are attacked in April 1918 on a quiet section of the front, but the Germans launched a raid, and Lamb and his men helped repel that. And at some point during that advance in the morning, he is killed.
The 100th anniversary of Lamb's death in the war was recognized last July 18th. That included his living legacy.
There's a picture that's in the exhibit here behind me of the last day together, which is a very poignant picture, where my grandmother, Helen, has her head sort of on Levi's shoulder. And you could just tell from her expression and the gleam in her eye and also in his eye, how much they adored each other. We're very blessed and fortunate that, you know, some other people are remembering this. It's not just us remembering Levi's contributions.
The fund was officially named for Levi Lamb 35 years after his death.
Where the present-day Levi Lamb Fund originated was in late 1953. The athletic department looked at the athletic annual fund, which was providing scholarships, and looked at a number of different individuals to have their name put on it. And Levi's name was ultimately selected because he was the first three-sport varsity letter winner. But he had also been lost in the war. He was somebody who was extremely popular on campus.
The Penn State All Sports Museum's exhibit entitled Field to Front will be on display through the rest of the season.
After the App State game, we wished the kid who was having a tough battle, fighting cancer for the second time, happy birthday in the locker room. I got a little friend Elliot. He's battling cancer for a second time, beat it once. He's going through it again, and I just want to wish him a happy birthday to boost his hopes and everything up. It just came up because I'm not sure if the good lady was his sister or a friend of his or anything. She DM'd me on Instagram. Elliot, we heard you were big fans of us, but in reality, we're big fans of you. If you beat it one time, let's believe you could beat it again. We know it's tough what you're going through.
I just love that our guys have those types of hearts. And even, at a moment where most young people are going to spend time focused just thinking about themselves or their team, that Lamont's thinking about somebody else, and what a tremendous opportunity to do that.
You never know how something like that could put a smile on somebody's face when they're going through tough times. You never know how much it could help them out. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Glad I was able to brighten that kid's day, and she said it made them so happy. I just wanted to wish you happy birthday on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday!
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi. This is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation. Pepsi, proud partner of Penn State Nittany Lion football. Also brought to you in part by PSECU. We are banking on a difference.
We were invited to the Penn State football practice. We've been taking tours, going through the gym, seeing everything.
Hi, what's up, buddy? I'm Cam. How you doing?
Aww.
You guys doing good?
We are.
Good.
We're really honored that Penn State football would ask us to come and hang out. So we're just really excited and really happy to be here.
Big Mike Gesicki fan? That's okay. Me too.
We are
Penn State!
We are
Penn State!
Thank you.
You're welcome!
Got so much respect for Coach Ferentz and what he's been able to do in his career. Pretty amazing, 20 years he's been there. I think he's the longest tenured coach in the country. They're a run-first team, more of what you would call a traditional Big Ten offense, run first, set up the play-action pass.
After studying them for a little while on Sunday, we just noticed, they're big physical tight ends. We're going to prepare for them, game plan just like any other week, and I think we'll be ready come Saturday.
They're as sound as it gets, on defense, and really have been for a long time. The thing I think that really kind of stands out about them is their front. I think it's by far the best front that we have faced in 2 years.
It's a group of guys that they play hard. They're big, strong, they're physical. They do a really good job of getting on edges of blocks and fighting through it. You really got to earn it, like I said, on offense in the passing game and in the running game. That's what they did last year to us. It made us earn everything. So that's something that is a staple of Iowa. As an offense, you just got to be on your A game when you're coming into a game like this. You can't let opportunities slip away.
Let's work hard, let's sacrifice, let's do all the things that we need to do so you can go out and execute during the team periods with confidence. With confidence. Let's do that every single day this week, one day at a time. to give us the best opportunity come Saturday that we can go execute the plan because of what we've done today. Let's win these meetings. Let's win practice today. Let's compete. Let's do all these things and understand that we're all on a journey together to get better.
All right, here we go. Let's go through, get your stuff out here. 2 hands on the football, okay? Ball security, okay? If you see rotation as you get it, okay, boom, you're just right there, you're going to get it out of our hands.
Feeling good, man. Ready? We got Iowa. Want to know this week, man. That's the mentality.
Hey, great mentality, great start this week, man. Let's go. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Go.
Go to his body! Hey, there you go, Cole. Volleyball.
Really good practice. Our energy was good, our focus was good, we made plays, we were consistent, our confidence level was great, and we had fun while we were working hard.
Got an opportunity. All right, how are you going to prepare for it? How are you going to prepare for it tonight? How are you going to prepare for it tomorrow? How are you going to prepare for it the rest of the week? Confidence is earned. Everyone says go out and play with confidence. All right, well, the only way you're going to do that is if you have great practices and you practice as hard as you're going to play.
Big O on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big O.